AITA for planning my escape after my husband's OnlyFans betrayal. I, 36F, am married of almost 2 years to my 36M husband of almost 2 years. We have been together for almost 8 years and will be going on a big trip to overseas this winter. We have no kids, but we have dogs and we live in a rental unit, so we have no major assets keeping us tied together besides being married. We do plan to have children after our big overseas trip, as it would be our last hurrah. A few months ago, I found out that he has an account, and I confronted him about it, asking if he paid for content. He replied with a simple no. I just watch the free stuff. So I left it alone and believed him. I know he watches porn, and I don't mind it, as I also watch porn and read some smut novels, so no biggie to me. So this last week I had to borrow his computer to do some work since my computer was being so slow, and he gladly gave it to me to use. I was about to log out when I saw a small file with OnlyFans, and it was a dick pic. I know what it was, definitely his dick and our bedroom. So I got curious and searched his computer for more files. He is not the most tech-savvy, but I work in tech, so I know my way around a computer. I found his history and found that he had lots of messages on of, and clearly this seemed like it was something that has been going on for a while. I noticed a few photos of just his body, not his face, with the same file names. So I am thinking he either has an account and is making money without me knowing, or he's sending in messages. So I went to investigate, of course. Let me tell you what I found within 48 hours. Although he wasn't logged in, I could see his history has messages upon messages on of, along with all the usernames of these accounts. I went through his phone for a few minutes and found that he was messaging these girls his dick pic, and he doesn't have an account to sell his photos. For a moment I was thinking if he was selling photos, and I thought he might as well pay for this trip if he's making money, but no, he is the one spending money and sending his pics out to these girls who I know don't care. Then I see a message of him saying, "I love you," to one of the girls, which really pissed me off because he's told me that it wasn't always easy for him to say those words every day in general, as it loses its meaning. Of course I know he is saying this just to get more feedback, and also the messages are so generic and you can easily see that these girls just want money. His history shows he is on of almost every other day for the last 2 years of the history I can see. I also found something scandalous. He has a small business, and I found a bank statement showing he used his business card for of. Just all wrong. I am furious, and I am still processing it. So of course, is he cheating if it is only virtual? I know my answer, but I guess I need some reassurance. Also some background. He almost cheated on me at his bachelor party 2 years ago, 2022, and tried to invite this girl back to his Airbnb, and I found the text, but the girl didn't respond, probably thinking he was a bit of a creep. Haha. I kicked him out for 2 weeks, but we made up and he let me use his phone and check his phone whenever, so I thought we were building trust. Fast forward to 2023, and we went to a wedding, and he lied about going to a strip club with my cousins, and he got a private lap dance, which I don't approve of. Again, I don't mind just going to a normal strip club, but no private rooms. But when I asked him about his strip club and if he did use a private room, he was trying to avoid it and say it's nothing, just a dance. Now, this OnlyFans lie. So he's lied 3 times in the last 2 years. We were about to start a family, and I am very upset and don't know what to do. Our lives, of course, are so intermingled now, but my best friend says dump his ass. Whatever love I have is fading. I do have a plan that I am slowly building. I want to keep trying to collect evidence, as I've taken photos of his computer with all the information I could find and keep it, and will continue to. I will have to act normal, and I have decided to just go through with our trip and play the long game. We mostly keep our finances separate but have a joint account to pay for bills, so I will be saving as much as I can to try to be able to get out of this without too much damage. I just need some support and reassurance at the moment, as I have not been able to eat or sleep the last few days.